That would be good.
I'd say if you Google Chonky Shark doll, you probably will find one straight away.
Oh, hell yes.
Right there, Chonky Shark pillow.
Oh, that's delightful. I mean, as a chunky seal pillow that looks a little cuter.
I'm literally looking at that there.
But the shark that's pretty cute. I can see my dog humping that to death. Good. Okay. So, Meg, do you have anything else for this chapter of Deep Blue Sea or the film as a whole?
Just that Saffron Burrows, have we discussed that she was engaged to Alan Cummings at one stage and dated Fiona Shaw?
No, I did not know any of this. I have not looked into the celebrity lives of the cast. I'm not sure who is... Oh, that Fiona Shaw, of course.
Yeah.
Killing Eve.
Yeah.
Well, and many more things.
Harry Potter. She's Aunt Petunia.
She did many things. In My Left Foot, she's an Irish actress.
Yes.
So I'm guessing they all met each other on Circle of Friends that they were all in. But Alan Cummings was an interesting one. And then Fiona Shaw afterwards was like, good for you. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I love that story that Fiona Shaw came out to her husband. So she's had enough, she's gay, and his response was, thank God, so am I.
Oh, no.
So it's just such an incredible... Like, they were in their 60s when that happened, or in their late 50s, I think.
Oh, wow.
That's such a great story. Like, good for them.
Sorry,
I wish I would have said this 20 years ago.
Right.
Well, no, times are changing.
So, I think that'll do it for this chapter of Deep Blue Sea. Thank you very much for joining us, Meg. Where can the listeners find more of your work?
If you like illustration and pop culture based artwork, you can find me at Meg Highland on Instagram, or for my more film based artworks that I'm gradually putting over to Instagram because it used to be on Tumblr, it's now on Instagram at Megan's Movie Alphabet. I
can recommend all of it. It's great. Have you done any Deep Blue Sea related art? And if not, when will you start?
Yes, please.
Well, I have done a Jaws one for Megan's Movie Alphabet. I did a little Shark Tooth J that I was quite fond of. So you never know. A Deep Blue Sea one could be on the horizon.
If you do some commissions, let's talk.
Oh, yeah. We can talk.
What did you do for D? What lesser film did you pick?
Die Hard. Well, the first time around I did The Departed. Second time I did Die Hard.
Yeah, it's no Deep Blue Sea. Oh, well.
But the director of this did direct Die Hard 2.
Indeed he did. That would be a happy compromise if you did Die Hard 2 instead of Die Hard. Good. Well, listeners, you can find more of this podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Deep Blue Sea Pod. Email us deepblueseapod@gmail.com and find the show wherever good podcasts can be found. And you can find more of my writings over at lifeversusfilm.com, where I'm wading my way through the 1001 movies you must see before you die and a few other prestigious film lists very slowly, very, very slowly. And over on the LAM, the Large Association of Movie Blogs, come join us if you have a movie blog or podcast and want to join a bigger community of the same. Mark, where can people find you?
All right, so you can go to moviesfilmsandflix.com, Movies, Films, and F-I-X, to read my reviews and dumb data. I got some fun stuff finally coming out. And then, listen to the podcast, Movies, Films, and Flicks. We're everywhere. Also, listen to Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong. I work on that, and then I work on the Versus videos for Rotten Tomatoes. Also, I work for Film Theory on YouTube. So type in Film Theory, Mark Hoffmeyer. You can see my videos. I got some pretty crazy stuff coming up for them. Probably, I don't know, the next few months we'll see. And that's about it. Also, this is really random, but there's a couple movies I love. And sorry to do this since they're Irish films, but watch The Guard and Calvary. I love those two movies with Brendan Gleeson.
Yes. They're great.
Just go watch them. I dig both of them.
Definitely go watch Wolfwalkers. It's
I saw that.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I love everything that Cartoon Saloon does.
Yeah, so good. Dug it. Sean Bean.
I concur.
That's a weird thing to say about that movie, but still, I love the animation.
But still, it's Sean Bean in it, but it's also Marie Doyle Kennedy. She's amazing.
And there's wolves walking in it.
There is.
Always good.
And it's a great 2D animation, and definitely sets itself apart from every other kind of kids movie going on about these days.
Agreed. And Mark and I took part in as an ongoing podcast series looking at the best years of our lives, minute by minute. It's called the Best Minute podcast, and basically there's 17 teams of movies by minutes, or whatever it is we're doing here. Podcasters are each taking 10 minutes of the film and talking about it minute by minute. Mark and I have recorded our episodes. They won't be released until, I think, August of this year, of 2021. But the show is now live. You can listen to other people's minutes. If you haven't seen The Best Years of Our Lives, it's a great film. It's on Amazon Prime at the moment. It's a Best Picture winner from 1946, a World War II drama. Really worth your time. And in the future, you'll have some minutes of ours to listen to.
Did we end the thing strong, or did we kind of help it peter out?
I think it's not up to us to end it strong. There's another team after us.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But the first few episodes have now been released as of the time of this podcast, and they did more research than we did, I would say.
But that's the thing. That's the thing. We knew we were coming in 150 minutes.
Yeah, we're the penultimate pair.
Yeah, there's 150 episodes before us, so I didn't want to repeat everything else these people said.
All of the research was going to have already been done. These guys have got the first few minutes, so they know that whatever they say, no one else has talked about.
So yeah, we just got to go crazy.
Yeah, that's why the first episode is 50 minutes long. The next two are 40 minutes each. Ours will just about scratch 20, I think, which is fine. We had a good time. That was the main thing.
Yeah.
So, Best Minutes podcast. Look out for that. But as for Deep Sea the podcast, thank you very much to Meg for joining us.
Thanks very much for having me, and may the Megalodon swim on into the sunset.
I'm afraid I don't think it's going to. We'll find out in an upcoming chapter how much of a sunset it will see. Not a lot. But as for this week, I've been Jake Lewitt.
And I'm Mark Hoffmeyer.
And we'll see you next week. Bye.